Right, Barrett, I've got a featured problem for you. Well, for us, I guess.
Yes, for us. What have we got?
I will read it now. Dear podcast man, I have a very happy home life, except for one thing. My husband and son have made up a language with which they communicate. All they have told me is that it is called the language of Blorbus, but I know for a fact they made it up and it didn't come from ancient holy texts like they say. At home, I feel completely excluded while they have deep conversations in their new tongue. And when we're out, I am so embarrassed by them spouting gibberish and giggling, and other people stare and have even taken videos. I made my own language to try and get them at their own game, but it was mainly made up on the spot with random Portuguese thrown in. Plus, no one else knew it, so it got boring fast. What do I do? Love from Lorraine.
Okay, so she is in a position where she can't understand her husband and son because they speak a secret language.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's not been told how the secret language works, I guess. Sadly.
Okay, so then they're not allowing her into their little fold at all.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it could be perfectly nice things. It's not that they're talking about anything nasty. It's just that she's like completely excluded from it. Obviously, she can't buy a Lonely Planet guide for it, can she? If it doesn't, if they've made it up on the spot.
No. So my advice really would be to. I think she needs to do a bit of stealth work.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I think she needs to get little recorders, voice recorders, and stick them all around her house. And then she'll be able to pick up times where he can hear the son and the father speaking in English, because they have to speak in English to source out their own language. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is she can hear when they're like maybe discussing what, I don't know, the fox jumps over the lazy dog could be in their language, right?
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, well, it's blah,
right.
and then she can go, and then she can come in, like maybe to the next day and say it, and then they'll be like, hey, she knows the language, and then they may be more accepting.
I see. She needs some kind of like Rosetta Stone-esque phrase that she can use as like the basis for translation, you mean?
Yeah. And then I think once she goes from there, she needs to do some stealth language learning, personally, is what I think.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky. I think that is the way forward, though, isn't it? I wonder how they'll react as well when she starts talking their language. But then they're all going to end up talking this made-up language when they're out, and everyone's going to be like, what the hell are they doing?
Who cares?
Do you think she just won't mind because they're all in it?
Yeah, who cares, you know? You can be what you want to be. And if they want to speak their own language outside, also it's great because they can sort of, badmouth people they don't like and they won't know what's going on.
That's true. That would be quite good to do as a family.
Yeah. So I see this as an opportunity. She needs to do some stealthing and she needs to sort of, plan out her line of infiltration. But at the end of the day, I think this is a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good excuse to get closer together.
Yeah, exactly.
I think another way in as well, maybe ask them about these holy texts instead of being so dismissive of them. Maybe they'll want to talk about where their language came from. Just humour them with that. And who knows, what if they do pull out some dusty old tome and it turns out this is an ancient dead language that they've dug up.
So clarify for me. There is a holy text for this language.
Well, they're saying that, but she doesn't think that's. She just thinks they've said that just as a bit of a joke.
All right. Okay. So another part then to add to this is you're already infiltrating as it is.
Yeah.
Try and find it. Try and find the book. I know, like it might be hidden pretty far away, but there must be somewhere where they've written like book hidden in wardrobe or. there could be a place where it could be stuffed behind one of the drawers in your bedroom.
Yeah. I found a really good trick for finding how people have hidden things is to say, just go up to them and say, I found it, by the way. And they'll go, what? And you just go, I found it. And they'll go,
Yeah.
what? No. And then they'll run to the place where it was hidden to check, and you go, well, I know where it is now.
That's sneaky.
Yeah, it works though.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, I've done that many a time. So, yeah, I think that's a problem solved. I think it's a very quick problem. Very quick, easy, solvable problem. And I think next week she'll be back, and I reckon next week she'll write a follow-up in the language. I'm betting.
I'm betting that she'll do that as well.
Yeah.
And I think she'll be much happier for it.
Yeah. So I can't wait for that language, and I can't wait for the letter in which that language is written in. So, problem solved.